Yo, what's good, Chattington? Okay, sorry for being late. I know it's hella late. I feel like a boyfriend that stood up their girlfriend. You know what I mean? My bad, chat. My bad. All right. So, what I will say is there is no translations, guys. There's a good reason why I am late, though. What's good? Anomalous player, Anas, PD, AMVs, Echoes Edits, Lynn, Manuel, Vivian, Hugo totally wants me yet again in the chat. How we doing, though, chat? Hope y'all are doing good. My first live. Welcome to the live. I know it's hella late for, like, literally everyone. I heard it's hella late for everyone, and I'm sorry for being late, but there was like a problem with like the translations and everything like that. I don't know. I really don't know anything that goes on because I don't look at the leaks. I don't look at the translations. I don't see anything until I literally get sent it. So as far as I'm concerned, chat, there is no translations, and there is a summary of the chapter, though, and Peroxide, we're just going to describe what's going on screen, you know? So everyone that's made a video about the chapter so far, like, I haven't seen it. I've literally just been off social media, because that's what I do before the streams. I don't look at anything. I'm just sitting here like a fucking sitting duck, bro. I'm just a sitting duck waiting, for, like, Peroxide, Kiwi, for them to send me the stuff, right? And then, yeah, I don't know. So as far as I'm concerned, everyone else doesn't have translations as well. So we're literally going to be doing the same thing. When will it start? We got the chapter review in like 13 minutes, 28 seconds, or maybe a little bit longer because they're still like getting the summary and everything like that. So don't worry, chat. Don't worry. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that's literally what's going on. So sorry for being late, chat, but we are here right now. I think the best case scenario, I think this is going to be a week for all of us to really look forward towards like the officials, you know, waiting for the officials type of week. I know, it's really weird. Sometimes leaks happen like that. Don't worry though, chat. Don't worry though. Things happen. Are we getting Augie content this chapter? I really don't know, Brizbaz. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like, chat, I've said it since before the game even started. England is 100% scoring first because they need to show how threatening they are, right? And it's either, now that Fox isn't a player, okay, the Fox in the box theory, it wasn't right. So it's either a race between Augie or Teddy scoring the first goal. And we know England's gonna score first. You know, there is no world where Bluelock scores first, chat. As much as I want to see the Zon Tetsu, Wally West score his golden zone, I don't think so. I don't think so that's gonna happen. At least not now, you know, later on and everything like that. I feel like England will go like up 2-0 or they'll score one and it's just going to be like a seesaw game. I feel like if there's anything this game will remind us of, we know from last game, they're kind of like parking the bus a little bit. They had like 5 players on defense, you know, so I feel like it's going to be a lot like the Ubers match, chat, you know, and Ubers is like a top 3 game in Bluelock. I would argue the top 3 games, PXG, right? PXG is number 1 because I think the highs beats the U20's highs, right? And then the U20 game is next. The PXG game just had some pacing issues. That's the only thing, right? U20 game gave everyone justice. That was very good. And then I think Ubers and Manshine is like the next one, you know? Those are like the debated number 3 and 4 spots in terms of the best games, you know? But chat, we got a lot to talk about. First of all, it is August 2nd. That's crazy. We're already like, what, 4 more months till December, the end of the year. Holy shit, that is generational. And chat, I didn't even realize this as well. It's been 1 year since the Nigeria game. 1 year. 1 whole year since that game started. Who was there, chat? Who was there during the stream? Because that's fucking crazy, bro. Micah Gonzalez with the 2 non-stay headbands. Thank you so much, Micah. W's in chat for Micah. Nice timing. I was starting to fall asleep at work. Okay, yes, the stream, the high-octane stream will keep you awake. But yeah, I was holy, me, not me. College starts in a few weeks. I'm cooked. Yeah, everyone's gonna be cooked. Nuclear Yawn. Hello, Hiryo. Oh my god, Nuclear Yawn. Oh no, I can already, like, your presence is just there, you know? And I know what you're gonna say already. Like, I can predict it. But yeah, W's in chat for Micah Gonzalez. Thank you so much. Chat, I will say, so, it's 1 year since the Nigeria game, and I don't even know. I heard on Bluelock TikTok. I'm not on TikTok too much, chat. I do have a TikTok account there, but I'm not too much on it. Simply because I don't really like too much, like, short form content, making too much short form content. I should be getting on it, chat. I need to post more on there. But I know there's like the Bluelock Christmas thing going on or something like that. Last August, it was there as well. I remember people in my Discord were telling me to put like the Santa hat on as well. So it happened again this year or something like that. So is Bluelock August just like a Christmas? I feel like I'm literally unk, you know? Like, I don't know anything that's going on, bro. I need to fucking keep up with the Jones. Keep up with the Jones when it comes to the Bluelock TikTok. Ego Miss? Man, PXG was over 2 years ago? Kasawi, I remember you being in the chat 2 years ago. That is actually crazy. Richard's Pizza. Richard's fucking Pizza. Oh my god. What the fuck? Richard's Pizza, do you want me to like... Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. Richard's Pizza with the 500 Nanase headbands. Is that even... Dude, I can't even comprehend that. Boop, boop, boop. This is all he says, by the way. Richard's Pizza. Boop. Is this like a real thing? Dude, send over your pizza. We need to review it right now. Oh my fucking god, bro. I will get on my hands and knees, bow down. Just, I don't even know, bro. What the fuck? I've never seen that in my life. That is incomprehensible. Oh my god. Richard's Pizza. You're not fucking real, bro. He's richer than Mikage Reo. You guys might be right. He is the person that funded Don Lorenzo's golden teeth. What the fuck? Richard's Pizza. Hey, yo, chat. What the fuck? Richard is actually I deadass think I'm like shaking, bro. Where is the pizza shop? We need to review that on stream right now, bro. What the fuck? I actually don't even know what to say. Richard's Pizza, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Holy shit, your name needs to be cemented. Dude, do I like write your name on the wall or some shit like that? Do I do what the Twitch streamers used to do back in like 2022? You know, write your name on the wall, put your name fucking plastered everywhere, put it on my forehead? Holy shit, what do I even do with that? Richard's Pizza. Who was that, bro? Bro acting nonchalant and everything like that. Dude, your name is already cemented in the fucking stream and everything like that. Everyone knows you. You're like a folklore for the Hiryo channel, you know? There's lore, there's stories, there's everything about you. Hiryo, make a tattoo of that guy? At this point, I might actually, bro. I have 0 tattoos, by the way, chat. What the fuck? I deadass think I'm like actually shaking. He funds Bluelock? No wonder why. Richard's Pizza actually funds Bluelock. I genuinely can't even believe that. My eyes were playing tricks on me. Is Richard's Pizza like... This is... I don't even know, man. The actual GOAT. I'm dying of laughter when I saw Hiryo's face drop. That was a real reaction. What the fuck am I even supposed to say to that? Or like... I can't even believe that. Richard's Pizza. You are my fucking GOAT. Bro, you're everyone's GOAT. We might actually deadass need to name like a fucking plaque for you in the back, by the way. Literally, that's just a plain white wall in the background. Great, but oh my god, bro. Lol, nah, you deserve it, bro. Hope we see Lorenzo. Dude. Guys, can we start a petition for Richard's Pizza? Like, we need to start a petition. You know, everyone needs to sign it on the stream. We just hit 190k subscribers. Every 190k subscribers, yo, we need to all fucking sign a petition to get Lorenzo back in the stream just for Richard's Pizza. Holy shit, Micah Gonzalez with the 2 Nanase headbands as well. Thank you so much. $500 deserves an Henri cosplay. At this point, yo, it ain't out of the equation anymore. Holy shit, bro. Richard's Pizza. I actually can't believe that. Micah with the cherry on top. Yeah. Ace the Beast with the 20 Nanase headbands. Okay, chill, chat. No more. No more. Yo, bro. 20 Nanase headbands as well. I know it's not much. No, Ace the Beast. That is so fucking much. Genuinely, bro. Anything. The fact... Yo, what did I actually do to deserve this? Holy shit. W's in the chat for Ace the Beast. I know it's not much. It is so fucking much, Ace the Beast. Just the fact that you're here in the community, just here in the chat and everything like that, that already means the world to me. And the fact that, like, you're... Oh, my bro. I don't even know what to say, but I just want to say thank you for the videos. Ace the Beast, thank you, man. It's literally because of you guys, you know? That's what makes it worth it. I think there are a lot of times, you know, chat, there's one thing I want to mention. I see a lot of, like, Bluelock content creators and just, like, not even to put myself up there and, like, you know, pat myself on the back. I don't care about anything like that. For me and my mentality the whole way through, I've said it 3 years ago when I first started doing YouTube. I've said it 2 years ago when I first started streaming and everything like that. I've always focused on, like, my own race and doing my own thing, you know? But I see so many people burn out, and it's normal. It's normal for those things to happen because you're just making constantly making content on one thing. I was talking to Arrow about this as well, and like some other Bluelock creators, and I see people posting about it. But for me, genuinely making those videos, seeing you guys laugh, seeing you guys smile, and just like, or I don't see you guys smile because I can't see you through the fucking screen and everything like that, you know? I don't know, maybe we should pop some people in the Discord and get the face reveal from the Discord, right? But no, people are going to join in and they're just going to start slandering Rin. Okay, anyways, staying on topic, but that's one of the main motivations for me, right? There's always motivations when it comes to anything. And I think one of the main motivations for me is just making you guys laugh and you guys commenting that or something like that. That genuinely makes my day and I appreciate it so much. And the fact that like you guys are supporting me, holy shit. W's in the chat for fucking everyone. Every single viewer, every single lurker, every single person that's like not even here right now, you know? That already means the world to me. Ace the Beast with the 2 Nanase headbands. I love you, man. I love you, Ace the Beast. Holy fuck. Richard's Pizza with the 500 Nanase headbands as well. What the fuck? Yo, I low-key need to sneak Richard's Pizza into the next video somehow, some way, chat. How do I even do that? I genuinely don't even know how. Bench Toshi Rena. Okay, yeah, this is the love-hate relationship. I'm trying to be serious, you know. I'm trying to open up my heart a little bit to the chat and everything like that. This is what happens in the Hiryo stream. As soon as I open up the window, you know, try and give you guys a look into the Hiryo perspective, y'all say Bench Toshi, Rin is benched. Like, what the fuck is even that? You know? Ace the Beast with the 2 Nanase headbands as well. Thank you so much. Was waiting for you to get on. Love seeing your reactions. Makes my night. Richard's Pizza, you make my night. Holy shit, you made my fucking week. You made my whole month, bro. The month just fucking started. You made my whole month. Every single viewer in here as well, you know? Y'all are what makes it worth it. Holy shit. 0 goals. I care about you, bro. I care about y'all too, you know? As much as we slander each other, you know? We joke about the Rin slander. We joke about, you know, the chat fucking dogging on me all the time. Maybe y'all aren't even fucking joking, but... yeah, maybe you guys aren't joking when it comes to the Rin slander. Maybe that's like your pure, like, just hatred in your heart, right? But... you know, we all are a community at the end of the day, and that's what fucking matters. Holy shit, I can't even talk. That actually has me, like, speechless. And you guys know, like, I'm the yapper when it comes to these things. Just fucking constantly talking and shit like that. And that genuinely has me speechless. Your guys' support means the world to me. Words can't even describe it. Thank you guys so much, you know? All right. But on a real note, though, done with being serious. Thank you so much, Richard's Pizza. Thank you so much, Ace the Beast, as well, or Ace. I don't even know. Where do we even pick up with that anymore? Like, we can't even talk about the chapter. That was hype. That was probably more hype than the fucking chapter itself, chat. I don't even know what to say. Genuinely. What's your prediction in this match? Yeah, we should do some match predictions. We need to talk about the chapter. What's going on? Something like that. I genuinely don't even know, man. I don't even know. Oh... Richard's Pizza X Hiryo equals Lorenzo's teeth. I'm telling you, Richard's Pizza actually paid for Don Lorenzo's golden grills, by the way. Like, the whole thing, man. The whole thing. I don't have any relationship with actual pizzeria, but if there's one in your area, eat a slice for me. I got you, Richard's Pizza. We're gonna do the first food mukbang. Hiryo first food mukbang, you know? So, Hiryo doing something besides Bluelock. Who would have known? We live in a different timeline now. I'm just kidding. But holy shit. In commemoration for you, Richard's Pizza, I might just have to. Holy shit. Okay. Anyways, can we get the Henri cosplay for Halloween now? Chat. Why do you guys want to see me do an Henri cosplay? Why can't we get like some fucking just say Nanase cosplay, Yuki Miya cosplay, something like that, you know? Something that's not Henri cosplay. I can't pull that off, chat. I don't think I could pull that off. You know? What is chat suggesting? Very, very random. Okay. Chat, we have... hold on. I have to remind you guys, a few things from before. So, first things first, before we get into the actual chapter itself, yo, Ash K with the 5 non-essay headbands as well. W in the chat for Ash, thank you so much. Assuming each each final game is PXG x Munich length, Bluelock will likely face Italy in the quarterfinals in the year 2032, so Lorenzo fans are gonna have to wait for a while. I don't know if it's gonna be PXG length. The PXG game was genuinely longer than the U20 match, by the way. Okay, chat, hold on. I know it's after review time. We'll get into it in a hot second, but I need to say one more thing before we get into it for people that are just joining in. Yeah, there are no translations from, there are no translations or like official translations from the leakers or something like that. I really don't know the situation that was going on, but it was a summary and we basically try to describe the pages as to what's going on. That's what happened. And I think that's the same for every content creator that also posted a video, on the leaks. And obviously we can't show the raws, but I'll do my best to explain it to you guys. We don't have them, we don't have the translations, so it probably will be like an official chapter review week. You know what I mean? Like, we just kind of have to rely on the official chapter the most. Okay. Yeah, just had to say that really quickly. Scuff stream. Hold on. There we go, chat. There we go. Okay. Here we go, chat. Bluelock chapter 356. Remember, this is going to be like describing the chapter. I'll be describing the raws and what's going on. And yeah, that's about it. There isn't really much. Okay. Let's get into it. Bro, Hiryo convinced my mom to buy me the Bluelock manga. Yo, mom, if you're watching the stream right now, go buy him the Bluelock manga. It's a great manga about, you know, self-improvement, becoming the best version of yourself. You know, there's definitely not the most questionable dialogue in there. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. Bluelock chapter 356, page 1. We see Teddy from last chapter, the knight aura still prevalent. Okay, yeah, so remember, guys, these guys are literal knights. Like, they're gonna fucking, I don't even know, shining armor, they got a shield, they got a sword, they just coming straight out of a Pokemon game, you know? Teddy, 1 to infinity, and the boss music starts for Teddy. 1 to infinity. Isagi, what the hell kind of mantra are you blabbering about, huh? You worthless puppet. Okay, so this is Isagi basically trying to understand the whole 1 to infinity dialogue. I will say one thing, chat. Remember that Teddy has the ball right now, and they're all the way in the defensive line. So let's see, or they're all the way back in their, like, England's half. So I wonder if Teddy somehow dribbles past our whole team. Is he like, he gets upscaled in the new gen rankings right now. We'll see. This is going to be like the first Teddy feats we see. You know? Here we go, chat. Here we go. Isagi, that weird looking coach. Can an army with no ego really stand up to us? We see a close-up of the England bench as Isagi faces off Teddy in a 1v1. Wait, England bench? Okay, so are we seeing Fox or something like that? Why are we focusing on the England bench? By the way, Isagi already facing off Teddy in a 1v1. That's going to be the key focus of the match. We saw Teddy face off against, kind of, quote-unquote, face off against Isagi in the last chapter. But now we're getting an actual 1v1. Here we go, Isagi. All right, then, worthless puppet. Let's do this. Come on, Isagi. Do it for your country. We need this win. We unironically need a win here. All right, page 3. We see Isagi look relieved as Teddy just stares at Isagi. Suddenly, we get a close-up of Fox as he makes a 3-hand gesture. What? Chat, what is a 3-hand gesture? Like, he just put up... I'm so confused. Okay. Is Fox fucking commanding them from the bench? Like, he's telling him what to do? So is Teddy just, like, side-eye? He's like, yo, Fox, tell me what to do, dog. That's what the whole puppeteer thing and puppet is. Okay. He really is a worthless puppet, just following directions from Fox. I'm assuming that's what this is. But what could 3 possibly be? You know, do 3 fucking turnarounds against Isagi? Something like that. All right, let's get it. Page 4. Suddenly, 2 players go around Isagi. Okay, so 3 players on Isagi. Wait. Suddenly, 2 players go around Isagi and Teddy as the number 10 behind Isagi covers Karasu. Wait, what? Oh, no. We got fucking bamboozled. No! 4 pages in and we're already lost. Okay. I will say, it ain't over till it's over, right? Karasu is here. Isagi is here, right? We need to work together. What's up, my goat? What's good, Jolly, my goat? Okay. Chat. I'm assuming 3 means, like, you know, send in 2 more players to make it 3. Is that what it is? I don't even know, bro. Okay, let's keep going. Page 5. No text, but we see Teddy make a pass to number 10, who quickly passes again to the other 2. What the fuck? Wait, so we're hitting the 1-2s. Shit, bro. Okay, so do they get around our team? I'm assuming they did. So Teddy... Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Teddy is on Isagi. Instead of dribbling past him, he makes a pass to the number 10. The 10 passes again to the other person. That's what it is. We're getting 1-2'd. Oh, fuck. The triangles are coming out from England, chat. The triangles are fucking coming out. Okay. Page 6. We then see number 10 move up and is at the goal box. How are they at the goal box? How is this even possible, chat? How are they at the goal box? Weren't they just in the midfield? No, they were all the way in their defensive line. We fucking teleported all the way to the goal box on Bluelock's side. They're just fucking sprinters. This might be faster than Julian Loki, by the way. I actually don't even know how that's possible. Yo, Kuro Man with the 10 on his headbands. Yo, Ken Ruto here. Sorry I'm late. Is Augie crashing out? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're on page 6, but, number 10 move up and is at the goal box. Makes a shot, but Aiku saves it. Oh my fucking god. Aiku finally doing something. When was the last time Aiku did something? When dinosaurs were still fucking alive. Okay, okay. Anyways, Aiku doing something for the first time. Holy shit. Okay, I actually couldn't say that with a straight face. Aiku doing something. Aiku saved the ball. Finally. And within 2 chapters, by the way, within 2 chapters, he's done more than everything in the France game. Holy shit, Aiku, we are so back. Come on, you need to save more, right? The reputation, it's not quite there. It's like right here, you know? You gotta bring it up here. Gotta bring it up. Let's go. Saving the ball. Now Bluelock, I'm assuming. Come on, get the loose ball. Who's gonna get the loose ball, chat? Kiora? Come on, come on. What a block from the captain. Aiku thinking, what the hell? What type of stuff are they up to? The ball flies up and number 7 headers it, passing it to someone as Hiyori fails to stop them. No! Hiyori! Okay, so someone else gets the ball. I'm assuming... I don't know who number 7 is, but chat, that's the England player. Yeah, Aiku can finally do something. Yeah, we making the new nicknames up. Okay, Gagamaru. Gagamaru says absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, no, he says it right here. The secret to England's absolute coordination is quickly revealed. Coach Fox is actively directing this team using hand signs from the sidelines to instantly switch between offense and defense. So Fox is actually doing something. The coach is doing something. Nigeria's coach was looking at a fucking blank tablet. France's coach was all like, yo, Hugo, Loki. He just gave him a motivational speech, but Fox is actually doing something. Which is what happens in real life football as well, Chad. There's literally plays in real life football where coaches will win them the play. You know? Like telling them to go do something, and then that's about it. Okay, so Fox is... This is very, very interesting. He's using that 3 hand signal. Okay, we keep going on. Hand signs, they're doing domain expansions? Maybe, bro. We don't know what the hand signs look like, chat. But they might just be doing domain expansions or fucking doing some, like, Naruto jutsu or some shit like that. Let's keep going. Isagi is shocked to realize that the English players are flexibly adapting their entire playstyle in real time exactly according to the coach's instructions. England execute a flawless passing sequence with Augie calling for a 1-2 play alongside Akapong and Skeleton. Guys, there's literally a fucking skeleton on the team. I think that's the guy who was doing the Destroyer Rin pose in the last chapter. Yukimiya Kenyu attempts to press them, but the English players easily evade him with a perfectly timed cross. No, Yukimiya, no. Okay. By the way, is this out of order? Is this where, like, how they got upfield? I'm not sure, chat. I'm not sure. Remember, these are not, like, official translations. It's just a summary of what's going on. But that's fucking crazy to think about. So Augie's actually doing something here, commanding or calling for a 1v2. Or 1-2. Akampong. Guys, I totally butchered this name, by the way, but it's all good. Okay, the ball finds its way to Childs, who unleashes a shot on goal. Okay, so this is what it was. Okay, so we're basically explaining the whole Aiku play. Isagi recognizes this play as a simple but highly annoying design counterattack utilizing post play and Augie's technique. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Remember, we saw 5 defenders, and they somehow made it all the way up to the field within, like, 2 minutes, chat. So this is what it was. Aiku makes a brilliant defensive read. So that's what it was right here. Blocking it. Good job, Aiku. Jumping in to execute a perfect block and save the goal. As the loose ball spills out, Karasu... Okay, so this is where we're picking right off. Or this is where we're getting to. Karasu Tabito immediately moves in to claim it. Analyzing the flow of the game, Isagi realizes that England's philosophy is the exact opposite of Bluelock's aesthetic. Okay, true. We did know this from a reader's perspective, right? Why didn't Isagi just read Bluelock chapter 355? I don't know. Alright, I'm just joking. But yeah, we did know this. Obviously, they're without egos and everything like that. And I wonder if that's what, like, Fox and Ego relate themselves to. Because, obviously, they know each other. Or that's how they're related. Someone that focuses on ego and someone that doesn't focus on their egos. All right, instead of individual egos clashing to cause chemical reactions, the 11 players on the pitch exist purely to embody the coach's 0 to 1 philosophy at over 100% capacity. Holy shit, Chad. They pulled out 110% of their powers or some shit like that. What is the fucking quote from JJK? Yeah, so we're getting two sides of a coin. This is very interesting. This might be the first team, chat, where they're, like, fully working together, you know? Like, no player is just, like, solo running the team, you know? This is very interesting. I like this. Okay. So, aka actual football. That is true. Before Karasu can secure the ball... No, chat. Karasu lost it, huh? Before. Never a sentence that starts with before. Yeah, that... You already know it's cooked, chat. It's already over. Before Karasu can secure the ball, England's center midfielder, it's Nyong. I think that was the English translation for that, by the way. Swiftly intercepts him, refusing to let Japan take control. Fuck, bro. So they still have it in our half, by the way. Nyong gets it. And I will say, I actually fuck with Nyong, bro. Literally, like, one of the best designs, but he was shit-talking Zantetsu. Fuck that guy, actually. You know what? We're switching up. No, Zantetsu, come on, score on this motherfucker. All right, I'm just kidding. He has a good design. I gotta glaze him a little bit. England quickly recycles the ball, aiming it back towards Augie. Guys, are we about to see an Augie goal? Wait, no. Aiming it back towards Augie. Isagi reads the play perfectly. There's no way Isagi, what is Isagi, like 5'9", beats out like the 6'2", 6'3" Augie with long limbs. Isagi reads the play perfectly, realizing they are executing a low-risk, highly rational trap, an infinite loop of the same attack. Holy fuck, we're just in an infinite loop? How are we supposed to beat this, bro? Yeah, we need to send in fucking... I don't even know, bro. Okay, where is Reo? Reo needs to copy, like, Nico. He needs to copy Aiku because Aiku just blocked something, right? It's actually over. It might just be over, chat. What happens next? Come on. I did not see that coming. Isagi, the dog you are. Isagi successfully intercepts the pass, mocking the egoless army for only being able to repeat the same pattern. Clap it up for Isagi. Holy shit. This boy might be back. At the same time, though, the last time Isagi got the ball, Teddy fucking slide tackled him, you know? Straight out of the fucking WWE. So, I feel like, however, just as Isagi thinks he has control, Teddy Knight suddenly appears. Fuck, man! The same thing happened, bro! I knew I spoke too quickly! This shit happens again, bro! Teddy Knight suddenly appears and steals the ball right back with a sharp cut in. I spoke too soon! Cut the VOD! I spoke too soon. We are done. Teddy has the ball now. Steals the ball right back. Okay, someone else needs to come in. Kiora Jin, save us, Kiora. Come on, you have to do something, right? Reo, where's Reo, by the way? And Kiora. Teddy coldly corrects Isagi's assumption, stating that their attacks actually possess an infinite variety of types. So it's not just a loop, it's an infinite variety of types? So I'm assuming it's like Augie could score, Nyong could score, Teddy can score. That's probably what they're saying. Like, just different, what is it called? I don't even know. Different attempts of that. Okay. Let's keep going, though, chat. Let's keep going. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. What is even fucking going on in this chapter? Making Teddy's movement the new starting point. England's entire formation flawlessly shifts around him. Following Fox commands like a perfect puppet, Teddy unleashes unstoppable dribble. Wrap it up. Teddy dribbling. It's actually over, bro. It's actually over, chat. It might just be over. Can Aiku do something? Thank you so much, Kuro Man, with the 2 Nanase headbands. Stay in the... Okay, wait. We're like copy and pasting the thing. This is the copy and paste from earlier. We included the copy pasta. Isagi is completely overwhelmed by the sheer variety of his movements, panicking that he can't catch him. So Teddy just dribbled past Isagi as well. We are cooked. Teddy brutally slices through the Bluelock defense, showing exactly why he holds the terrifying alias of the 7-Colored Knight. That's his nickname? The 7-Colored Knight? Yo, Teddy gotta go, bro. Rin should have finished the job. The 7-Colored Knight is a low-key tough as fuck. Is that... Okay. God's Chosen Emperor, the Prodigy, Sai, Ace Eater, Destiny Man. I don't even... Dude, why does the new Gen 11s just have the best nicknames in all of existence? What is even that, bro? Bring Rin back? We might need Destroyer Rin to slime this guy out. As Teddy easily breaks through and prepares to shoot. He dribbled past everyone again, bro. Prepares to shoot. I just read that. I just reread that. No. Someone block it. Kiora, the borderline. We're on the borderline, Kiora. This is the time. You need to lock in, Kiora. Come on. This is your chance. Prove them wrong. Where is Kiora? Isagi watches in pure shock, deeply unnerved, as he wonders how a player with absolutely no ego can be this overwhelmingly strong. Gagamaru, catch this. Please, Gagamaru. Kumok's with the 5 non-say headbands. Thank you so much. It's going 2-1 to Japan. I don't know. I think they're going to score a lot more. Thank you so much for the 5 non-say headbands. Chat. Oh, shit. Come on. It's over. It's over. 2 chapters in. The stadium erupts as Teddy Knight's unstoppable shot brutally pierces the back of the net. The Knight stabbed us. He used the sword, securing a flawless goal for England. Teddy Knight scores the first goal for England versus Japan. 1-0 England. Oh my god. Gagamaru didn't catch it. The last time Gagamaru saved something was a year ago, bro, in the Nigeria game. Oh my god. The announcers roar in absolute hype, officially crowning the moment the new Gen World 11 Teddy Knight. Standing on the pitch amidst the massive goal announcement, Teddy maintains his chilling, emotionless composure, raising his hands to form a mechanical framing gesture over his eye. What? Hold on, let me see the raws to see this. Okay, hold on. I'm skipping every raw until we get to the shot. Okay, the shot is fucking beautiful. Rayo reaching out his hand, couldn't get it in time. Gagamaru blocks it. Okay, this is the last page. What the fuck is that? Okay, wait, no. His goal celebration is not a framing gesture over his eye. It's... Hold on, let me reenact this. It's this, chat. He does that. 1 to infinity, chat. He did a 1 to infinity sign. This is the infinity right here, and then he did a 1. Nah, that might actually be one of the coolest celebrations I've ever seen. What the fuck? It's 1 to infinity, huh, chat? That's what it is. He's making an infinity. Oh my god. Yo, Scooterberry Shadow with the 10 NSA headbands. Thank you so much. Pack it up, Bluelock. Yeah. Nah, they coming back. Yeah, they have to. Come on. We have to win this game, Gagamaru. You gotta save another goal. Come on. Get your redemption back. So, wow, starting off with a goal. Let's keep reading, though. Isagi Yoichi is left completely paralyzed, sweat pouring down his face as he stares in absolute horror at the English winger. This guy is not in the Bluelock dictionary. Isagi realizes, deeply shaken by the existence of a player who completely defies everything their ego-driven philosophy stands for. Oh my god, bro. We are cooked. Okay. So, Teddy, wow, was that on anyone's bingo card? Teddy Knight scoring the first goal over Augie. That was very surprising. In the second chapter through, yo, not 3 games with that Australian $8. All I gotta ask is, where's Kiora? We need to give him some feats, but he's MIA practicing his breakdancing routine. Yeah, he's practicing to get on fucking Ellen, because where is Kiora? He didn't block, he wasn't here, right? I need to read the raws. He was probably, like, blocking someone, right? Kiora had to be blocking someone. But, anyways, the narration officially dubs the egoless monster an unknown new species, highlighting the unprecedented threat of a player who possesses absolutely no ego. Wow, we are just fucking glazing this guy, yet is still overwhelmingly strong. Honestly, he deserves the glaze. The glaze will be tolerated here, bro. Scored in the second chapter, and he dribbled past everyone. Hold on, chat. Let me see. The chapter continues with the teaser for the next issue. Double wing! Zantetsu, Yukimiya. Zantetsu and Yukimiya are gonna save the Soul Society, chat. Double wing can only mean one thing. Please, chat. For example, nothing. Yukimiya and Zantetsu are about to save the Soul Society. Pack it up. Is it over, chat? Is it already over? Is England gonna play haram ball, bro? They just need to tie this game. They're gonna play full defense. Oh my god, England's gonna play full defense, bro. They're 1-0 against a defensive team already, bro. Or like a counter-attacking team. Holy shit, chat. Bluelock chapter 356, double wing. Okay, well, I accidentally highlighted that. Wowee. Okay. Come back so fast. Guys, imagine we get double back-to-back goal chapters. Okay, that is fucking crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. I will say, Teddy Knight scoring, I think he definitely has to win that. Chat, let me go over here. Obviously, that was the summary, as I told you guys. Or I've like said it like 4 times at this point. But we have to do star of the chapter. We have to do the rating and everything like that. Oh no, I'm late. Yeah, go back in the VOD. We just finished it. Star of the chapter. Okay. I don't even know. Teddy, Fox, who? It's literally just Teddy, chat. It's literally just Teddy. Boop. Let's go. Richard's Pizza with his boop. Once again, bro. We are not winning this tournament. We have to believe, chat. Believe. We have to believe, bro. Kiora. Where was Kiora? Who is star of the chapter, chat? Richard's Pizza is star of the chapter? True. He already won star of the chapter in our hearts. Star of the chapter, Richard's Pizza. Bluelock star of the chapter. Okay. Teddy Fox. Look at the panel. He stabs Isagi with his Night Aura. What? Isagi got stabbed? Hold on. Let me peep this shit. Okay, so I want to see who Teddy dribbled past as well. Oh, so I see Fox's hand signal. He's literally like, go. Over there. Players are there. Literally, like, every single one of the England players are here, bro. This is crazy. So we see Karasi trying to get the ball. Isagi steals it. But then Teddy dribbles past Isagi, and then he dribbles past IQ, I think. That's what it is, chat. Oh, he dribbles past Yukimiya as well. The one-on-one Emperor just got one-on-one. Holy shit, he just lost the ones. Teddy lost, or Yukimiya lost to Teddy, I believe. Okay. Star of the chapter, it's literally between Fox or Teddy, chat. I think this is going to be a very dominant star of the chapter. Star of the chapter. Fox or Teddy. That's literally the star of the chapter, chat. There's only 2 people. Fox for commanding that play, and then Teddy for actually scoring the goal. This is going to be the most dominant one, I believe. Like, it's going to be 90% to 10%. It's Teddy. Aiku fouls him. Yeah, Isagi got stabbed by an England player. Fork found in kitchen. Okay, what are we saying? The Puppet Master. Fox, he's the ones calling the shot. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. What is even going on? Teddy scoring a goal in the 2nd chapter. We thought we were going to be a defensive team. No wonder. This is what scored 5-1 against Nigeria, by the way, chat. Wow, bro. Wow. Okay. So, we got a lot to talk about. Teddy scores, right? England may play defensively now. Chat, by the way, remember, England only needs a draw. They only need to draw. We're probably going to see a defensive game, a defensive team. And we haven't seen that since, like, the Ubers. And even the Ubers match was like a seesaw game where they were going back and forth. Like, Barou would go for a shot, Isagi would defend. Isagi would go for a shot, and then Hiyori would go for a shot, and then somehow fucking Sendo blocks it or something like that, you know? I feel like it's vividly going to remind me of that. You know? It's going to be crazy. Teddy winning 80% right now. Mind you, Onazi scored on them. Yeah, Onazi is a dog, bro. That awakening did wonders for him. Good job, Onazi. Okay, chat. Yeah, I feel like, okay, with the obviously there's no translations or anything like that, but officials, chat, yeah, this is gonna be like a chapter review video where we need to tune in for the officials, because we don't know what the hell's going on with these leaks, you know? What's good, Suki? Batra locks in and scores. Batra's still on the bench. Come on, egoist 4 chemical reaction. All right, who's double wing next chapter? Guys, do we believe in Yukimiya and the Big Zan scoring next chapter? Chat, let's start that pull up right now. Obviously, Teddy is winning this one, 78% to 22%. Okay. Yeah, that is a pretty big difference. 78%. Teddy Knight. Yeah, Teddy scores the first goal. I honestly did not expect that. I thought Augie was going to be the first one to score, and Teddy shows his, like, prowess. Actually, you know what? It makes sense that Teddy scores now that he's confirmed a winger and not a wingback. Bro, I still can't believe how official translations messed that up. You know, it messed up, like, every single person's theory. Because Yo, Suki with the 5 non-stay advance. Thank you so much. Teddy scoring, coach actually being competent, Aiku doing defense, peak lock is back. We need Zantetsu goal. Maybe Suki, maybe Suki. Thank you so much for the 5 non-stay headbands. Yeah, that is actually crazy. Coach being competent, Aiku doing something for the first time in forever, chat. You know, the last time Aiku did something, I don't even know. It was genuinely a year ago in the Nigeria game, right? When he blocked Onazi. What's good, Miku senpai? Varuna, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much for the 5 non-stay advance. Bro, what is a boa bonus supposed to do against this? Also, I bet Kuso saw this and still found a way to glaze Isagi from it. He's all like, yo, my glorious Go Isagi can adapt to this. Do not worry, chat. You know, he's like, we are 100% losing in the group stage, but at least Isagi will qualify. You know, he made a noble sacrifice. But I'm just kidding. Kuso's cool, bro. Kuso is funny. Like, I genuinely think he's one of the better new introduced characters from the U20 World Cup. Yo, not 3 games with the Australian 31. Oh my god. Quick chapter summary. Fox gives the hand signs to Teddy, starts pulling second selection Rin feats. Aiku finally gets a touch. Isagi over Agi. Teddy going swords, go stabby, and Teddy scores the opening goal. Yeah. I mean, not 3 games pretty much summarized it for you. There we go. If you guys wanted the Spark Notes version right there, you got it from Nat 3 games. Yeah, that is crazy. It's crazy to think about how, like, Teddy being a winger, right? He was all the way in... Guys, Teddy being a winger was somehow in all, like, their defensive half. He was next to the center backs, and he made it all the way in front of the goal and scored, you know? Actually, I need to see the goal against Gagamaru. It was a beautiful goal. It was like a curve. It was literally like some shit you'd see Rin pull out. Like the second selection Rin shot, you know? Or barou shot. It's just a curve shot. Echoes edits with the 5 non-stay headbands. We forgetting about Shido. He literally has a wing aura. Yeah, I think Shido will get his get back soon. I will say, chat, maybe the big Zantetsu gets his goal first, just to like mix it up and everything like that. But thank you so much, Echoes edits, for the 5 non-stay headbands. W's the chat for Echoes edits. Richard's Pizza with the first selection 1 month, 1 booth. Thank you, Richard's Pizza, my fucking goat. Welcome to the first selection, guys. I will say, hold on. Let me start a poll for this. Yeah, I really don't know what to do for the Richard's Pizza. It's Rez, bro. It's been so long since I seen your name, bro. Hope you're doing good, It's Rez. You know, I remember you from literally like the Isagi theory from a long time ago. Guys, double winger next chapter name. Is Yukimiya and Zantetsu scoring? Yes or no, chat? Do we believe there will be another goal, back-to-back goals, in the England game? Do we believe Yukimiya and Zantetsu is scoring? Or do we think they're going to get very close? Anything, chat? I don't think Shido was going to score the first goal. I really thought Shido was going to score the first goal. I do think he's going to score a very good goal, you know? I don't know, actually. Maybe Shido does score the first goal. I don't know if they're going to score next chapter, chat. I feel like it's like a bait. Like, we're going to get both a shot from Yukimiya and Zantetsu. Like, I think we're going to see Zantetsu's golden zone, and we're going to see Yukimiya go for, like, a gyro shot. But, I think Shido might score the first one with his awakening and everything like that, because we're long overdue for some Shido development. I believe in him, Turbo. Yeah, the big Zantetsu, bro. Me and Zantetsu, we go way back, you know? Okay. I will say, with one thing, Kiora still hasn't shown up. Kiora, let me actually, you know what? Let me see the leaks itself. Rayo also failed to block Teddy, but I mean, Teddy's gonna score there. It's literally just like plot. Not plot. He's just a good player. Obviously, he dribbled past Yukimiya. He dribbled past everyone. Bro, Yukimiya got the fucking shocked expression. Nobody dribbled Yukimiya like that before. You know? Hiryo, you're glazing Zantetsu like Kuso to Isagi. Y'all have to remember, when I first started my channel 3 years ago, don't watch that video. And I know you guys are going to watch the video because I said go watch, or don't watch the video. But there's a video of me literally saying one of the most underrated characters in Bluelock is Zantetsu. That was like one of my first videos I've ever made on this platform, bro. Start of a fucking generational run, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy to think about it. But obviously Zantetsu didn't do too much. At a point, we all thought Zantetsu was going to get eliminated as well. Because in the PXG game, he wasn't doing too much besides his first touch in the first chapter. And then he ended up having his, like, jet set run moment. I don't really know what it was. Isagi will get his get back. Just wait. Yeah, every time Isagi got the ball, Teddy is right on him as well. So it's really focusing game is really focusing on Isagi versus Teddy. I will say that, chat. Like this, we literally saw that in both the chapters of this game so far. You know? I can't wait to do the chapter review because it looks like these panels are really, really good. Like, I see a bunch of knights. Like, Teddy is a knight. There's a knight. Yeah, a knight behind Teddy, and then as he's charging in, there's a knight, and then we see him literally stab Isagi, by the way. That's fucking crazy. That's 100% the thumbnail, right, chat? We make that the thumbnail? Isagi getting stabbed? Yeah, that is literally the thumbnail. Isagi deserves all the glaze. They will yap together philosophically. The thing is, chat, the one thing I didn't want too much, I enjoyed this a lot. It's not too focused on Isagi versus Teddy. Okay, I shouldn't have said really focusing, but it's focusing on Isagi versus Teddy as a matchup for Teddy. But the France game, that was really focusing on Isagi versus Hiryo. And I actually like that. I think Hugo's one of the best written characters in Bluelock. I think Hugo's like a top 5 written character. And he literally just got introduced in the last game. And he has a good character design, and he has long eyelashes, and he's like the MVP of that France game. D1 glazing, by the way. Okay, we'll chill right there. He might be... Yeah. Agreed? Hugo, yeah, Hugo is deadass a top 5 innovation for mankind as a whole. Is that too far? The music had to stop for that one, bro. There was like too much glaze for that. Okay. I will say one thing, though. Wait, hold that thought. There was one thing. Yeah, Rayo didn't copy. I saw it in the Raws. Hold on. Let me look at this. Aiku blocked the shot. It literally, so many players are up. Like 5 different players are up, by the way. We see Nyang, we see Augie, we see the captain, and they're all saying like the 1 to infinity. And then there's another one, the circle nose guy. I need to figure out their names, chat. I need to figure out their names. We onto something? We are onto something. Where the fuck is Ryu? He got beat by Augie, unfortunately. Yeah, Ryu still on fraud watch. Gagamaru, man, it's sad. He hasn't saved a goal since the Nigeria game. You know? The stats are not looking good for Gagamaru. If we add up, like, every single goal versus, like, goal conceded, you know? That's what it is. Aiku and Co doing shit. I mean, Aiku literally did something. Good on Aiku, man. Aiku finally doing something. I don't know why it always... There we go. Aiku finally doing something. He did it, chat. You already know we're gonna have like a 1-minute segment in the chapter review talking about how Aiku finally did something. The last time he did something, Dinosaur literally walked the fucking earth. I want a Gagamaru goal or assist. Gagamaru literally gonna score from his own, like the own goal or some shit like that. From our half. It's almost unheard of. That shit wouldn't happen in Bluelock. You know? It's happened in real life before, where a goalie scores on another goalie. A goalie goal. Hugo was being weird? Aiku a fraud? Gagama bum? Nah. Gagamaru? Guys, remember that Gagamaru is still the last stand. He is still... Like... Chat. I better not see no conversations. There actually probably is a conversation. Even I have to start considering it. Where we might see... fucking Fukaku-gen over Gagamaru because of this performance, bro. Does Fukaku-gen genuinely scale up to Gagamaru at this point? Because I remember Fukaku-gen saved, like, 1 goal in his whole existence, right? And Gagamaru in this whole U20 World Cup saved 1 goal as well. Guys, this conversation is a hard one. It's a heavy fucking heart that I have to say this, you know? Last stand my ass. Aiku slander is over. I'm kind of sad. Yeah, but I mean, we still have a Rin slander. What other slanders are going to be here now, bro? You know? It's not even slander. It's just glaze now. We see Teddy as the fucking GOAT. The Teddy switch up. Teddy did really good this chapter. Dribbled past Yukimiya. I got him with the shock dies and everything. But get out. Do not diss Gagamaru. I'm done if Fukaku subs in. Yeah, that's like... Yo, we can't justify it. I feel like with the other subs, like Zantetsu going in, maybe you could be all like, yo, there's a formation of like, maybe Zantetsu is good here because of his fast acceleration along the wings and everything like that. He worked in the Shido system during PXG, so that's the reason why Zantetsu is in here. I feel like there's no justification for Fukaku-gen, unfortunately. You know? Not even unfortunately. Like, I feel like they need to make his role be like a penalty shootout, just fucking specialist. You know, a penalty specialist. They need to do that when we eventually get the penalty shootouts. Because we're gonna get one, chat. There's zero way that Kaneshiro misses that opportunity. What? That would be so hype. That would be so hype. Yo, Legion of Nerd, how you doing? Glad you can make it. I find it funny that goalkeepers have similar first names, Gin and Gen. Yeah, that is true. Rayo will lock in. They both start with a G. Fukaku is a fraud goalie a little bit. But no, we're good, chat. We're good. I will say, it's not fraud. It's just, they have to score on him, bro. They have to score on him. I don't know why. I feel like in this game, chat, like the fact that we're already seeing goals and the fact that England is a defensive team, I like this a lot. I've said it before the game even started. I think the best Bluelock games are when Bluelock is taking a lot of shots on target, or like both teams are going like shot for shot, you know? Like I think Manshine is a really good example of that. I think Barcha was a good example where like literally in the first few chapters, Kunigami got a shot off and then Batra scores in the next one. Like the fast pace and just we're seeing goals and we're actually seeing shots and like attempts at it. That's really cool, you know? Because Bluelock is essentially a highlight reel, you know? Like, look at this chapter. They somehow teleported from the fucking... Like, I know they did some 1-2s and everything like that, but how did they... There were, like, 5 players in their defensive half, and somehow Teddy, the person that had the ball, was all the way in the goal box, or, like, near it, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Fraud is losing its meaning, bruh. Yeah, to be honest, the only true fraud of, like, Bluelock is literally, like, Itsuki, Wakatsuki and shit, you know? It's those players. We hate Bluelock. Okay, is this guy like England's #1 fan? This might just be Fox in the chat, by the way. It might be Fox in the chat. Yo, Hiryo, what's your score prediction? Honestly, I haven't really thought of it, since Teddy was revealed as a winger. Like, that literally changed everything, because as a wingback, I thought he would get more assists and everything like that, but now that we see he's a winger, he's gonna have more shots on goal, he's scoring a goal and everything like that. I think Teddy's probably gonna score a brace. I think Augie's gonna score one as well. So, they're at least having 3 goals. England is at least having 3 goals. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an NPC goal as well, just because of how fast-paced this game is going, and I think we would enjoy that a lot. That would be very cool. That would be like the first NPC goal since literally the first selection. Don't slander my GOAT, Lorenzo. Nah, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, 99% of my chat loves Lorenzo. Like we said that last time. In the last stream, literally in the last stream. Yeah, I think obviously they're going to score at least 3 goals. England scores 3. And then Bluelock maybe scores 4. I think we're going to see an Egoist 4 chemical reaction. I think we're going to see a Shido goal. We might see an unexpected goal. Guys, remember, in every single game in the U20 World Cup so far, there's been a very unexpected goal. There was Rayo in the Nigeria game. There was Hiyori. Nobody expected Hiyori to score, you know, unless you're Hiyori Glazer. Nobody expected Hiyori to score in the France game. So I feel like there's going to be another unexpected goal, and it could be Zantetsu, you know? So if there's going to be anyone unexpected. You mean a bush camp Rin? Where was Rin once mentioned throughout this whole, like, conversation we just had? You know? Nah, Hiyori scoring was really unexpected. Yeah, that was literally the most, like... I don't think anyone looked at that, bro. Nobody expected that. Get Fox out of here. Fox is actually a competent coach. Obviously, his design is hideous to look at, but Kaneshiro did a great job with the design, making him, like we need to feel that emotion, you know? Will there be an own goal? I don't think so. Okay, y'all are saying 80% yes, Zantetsu and Yukimiya is scoring. Y'all are saying that? I don't know, chat. I feel like they're both going to get shots on target, you know? Maybe I eat my words, you know? As much as I do want to see Zantetsu scoring a goal, the big Zantetsu, the unexpected goal coming out. And I do think if we were to see an unexpected goal, it probably would be Zantetsu. But I feel like Shido would be the first one to score. Like, we need to see how good England's defense is now. You know? Like, we saw it in the last chapter, but they need to reaffirm the action. Of, like, England is this defensive powerhouse, and then it takes advantage of it by going in counterattacks, you know? And I think that's where we see, like, Kiora come in later on, and Rayo uses copy on defense. There's a reason why Rayo and Kiora are in defense. And Kiora, literally, he needs to do something. No way Zantetsu scores before Chigiri. Yeah, Chigiri honestly got done so dirty throughout this, like, this whole tournament so far. You know? Rayo scored with his own weapon before him. Ego keeps putting him on the right side to cross. You know, so he's not playing what he trained for. And then he gets benched. Very, very sad. What's good, Anakin? Been a hot second. Hope you're doing good. Literally one of the OGs. The score is ending 3-1. Japan wins. I wouldn't be that optimistic. Teddy 100% is going to score another goal. Agi is going to score a goal as well. Because why would they bring Agi back just for him to not score? You know? I mean, everyone said that about Shido in the France game, but Agi will score. Shigiri is a front. Yo, Juju Jules 603. Bro, you might be the biggest hater of Bluelock, like the Bluelock team itself. Obviously, you're passionate about the series because you know the characters and everything like that. But all you've been saying is 3-1 England win. Like, is this guy has to be from England, right? His favorite food has to be fish and chips. I'm low-key a Teddy hater. I think a lot of people dislike him simply because of like his mentality and like what he did to Bachira. Guys, we also need to see Bachira get his get back. Get his get back from getting kicked in the face. So that's why I think the Egoist 4 is going to come in. Fish and chips is high-key peak. Oh, no, I'm not denying that at all. It is peak. I love your videos. I love you, EJ Manda. Thank you so much for the support, though. I appreciate that. Like, jokes aside. I appreciate the support. Brazil better for a semi match than a 32 match. I actually don't even know. Like, I need to watch Akira's video again on, like, what he thinks the prediction is about all of that. Sorry, Kaiser is not here. So what does Kaiser have to do with any of that? Anything there? The World Cup is getting insane. Yeah, this is a pretty good chapter so far. Also, chat, let's rate this. But 56 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream very, very soon, chat. But let's get some ratings. I don't know, guys. By the way, there's one thing I need to say for the people that are in the stream right now, and I'll also say in the chapter review. I'm not entirely sure, but I heard that we might be on a break week next week, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably be doing something like streaming or something, or making a video. I have a few videos planned out. Obviously I said it last week, but I do have like a pro ranking video, and it's been 2 years since my last pro ranking video, you know? So the pros obviously include the World 5 players and then the Master Strikers. So all 9 players of like Noel, Noah, Snuffy. I've seen it was a pretty big debate recently as well of like Noel, Noah versus Snuffy. I've seen a lot of people talk about that and like try and say who is better, Snuffy or Noel, Noah. Actually, let me ask that question to you guys, chat. Who do you think is better, Snuffy or Noel, Noah? Like, who do you rate as the number 1? Because obviously Noel, Noah is rated as the number 1 striker, and that's the whole like narrative. It's been since chapter 1, day 1, right? But Snuffy literally has 4 league out of 5 league wins, right? And people consider him as the best cumulative, or I can't fucking speak, cumulative player, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Snuffy better player, Noah better striker. Yeah, I agree with that. What do you think? But guys, remember that Snuffy and Noah are both strikers at the end of the day, you know? So it's a very close debate. And that's what I'm saying, chat. You know? Like, there's a lot of things we didn't pick up on, or there's a lot of details we miss. For example, I bet you guys missed this one. Luna, we recently got the Isagi chapter where he went to Spain and he went to go watch the Copa del Rey finals. And it was Chico Raid, which is versus FC Barça. Real, that plays in the La Liga, wasn't in the Copa del Rey finals. You know? So Luna, as the ace striker of Real, and Real wasn't even in the Copa del Rey finals, where their league is held, you know? So, that's what I'm saying. Luna kind of gets a little down, or like he goes a little bit lower in the ranking, and there's like other stuff that aligns with it, you know? So you guys have to remember, there's very little details that hint at those things. And they also confirmed that France is the reigning champions. I mean, I think we kind of knew that as well. Like, that was kind of common knowledge. But they reaffirmed it when the France game started that France, the adult France team, is the reigning champions. So Noel Noah has a World Cup win, you know? Luna a bum, bro? I feel like Luna right now just doesn't have a lot of narrative going for him. You know? And you guys are going to see in the, like, ranking video, because there's a lot of other things that I said. Also, Lavinho was stated to be Spain's top scorer in his league, like, the Spanish league's top scorer, you know, which is the La Liga. And Luna plays obviously in the La Liga. He's the ace striker of Real, and he's not the top scorer, you know? So Lavinho 100% clears Luna. And he also wasn't in the Copa del Rey finals. And Lavinho got an assist to Bunny, you know? So Lavinho's low-key the fucking GOAT, chat. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many people, like, I don't know which video it was. I think it was Savage Toby. Yeah, I haven't talked to Savage Toby or anything like that. I saw like that video, but I think Savage Toby put him as like the worst Master Striker out of the 5. You know, he is. I think Levinho is far from the worst when it comes to the Master Strikers. I'm gonna wait for Teddy's downfall. Levinho is the shit. Yeah. Who is Luna? Savage Toby is so funny. Yeah, he is pretty funny. I won't. What is it called? The thing is with like Bluelock content creators, I do tend to stick. Fuck, bro. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to like leak anything, you know? I will say there's an event that I'm planning. It may not be coming soon, but there's an event in the works with other creators. So just look forward to that, you know? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Kaiser Mog's Bunny Bum. Okay, Jules is just saying some random shit, bro. Bunny is literally one of the biggest prodigies we've seen. You know? I think Kaiser will eventually be better than him at the end of the World Cup. But, like, Bunny is literally so good. You know? Also, I don't know if this whole, if this was addressed, but the whole Knight thing really makes me think Rin's coming back. It would totally fit his Destroyer mentality. Yeah, there's also the Puppet and, like, Puppeteer thing, right? So we might see, like, an older version of Rin or, like he fixes the whole Destroyer mode shit, because he was, one, too reliant on it, and that's what Ego did his 45-day training for, right? And then he forgot all about that in the France game. And Rin's character is just a fucking washing machine. It just goes in fucking circles, bro. It's like the wheels on a bus, you know? And it sucks because I'm so passionate about Rin. Rin literally was like my favorite character ever since I remember vividly reading the U20 game, the first time I read the U20 match, and I saw that character development for Rin. I'm all like, yeah, I'm gonna become his biggest glazer and shit like that. Be his biggest fan. I've said that from the start of this channel all the way up until now. But, yeah, Rin's character has been pretty repetitive because it's like, oh, in the U20 match, he's like, the person I need to destroy is me. And then at the end of the U20 match, no, the person I need to destroy is Isagi, right? And then he's like, no, the person I need to destroy is Sai. And then Ego's all like, yo, you don't need to destroy anyone. Learn to not rely on only that or something like that. Take a look at your heart. And then he's all like, I don't need to stick out my tongue anymore, you know? And then he sticks out his tongue in the France game. You know, what are they doing to my boy? What are they doing to my boy? That's what I think so about Rin's writing and character. It's pretty, I mean, any game, or not any game, any character, you can't differentiate too much in the games, right? Like, Isagi's always adapting and everything like that. But I feel like it's kind of different for Rin's repetitiveness. But I still enjoy it. I still enjoy Rin's character. I think he's a great character with great writing and everything like that. And I think the depths that his character goes to, it's a lot further than, you know, the Bush Camper Rin and everything like that. Like everyone is saying right here, Rin and Isagi are bums. Kaiser is better, you know? And that's what they're saying. Bunny solos. Yeah, I'm not going to do any new gen rankings because I have to wait for Teddy. You know, it's crazy to think that we're 7 out of 11 new gens, you know? That is crazy to think, chat. We have that many new gens revealed. So I'm really thinking the next games, there's going to be one for, like, if we do match up against Brazil, which Brazil has been shown, like, so many times throughout this manga, but we haven't heard of them, they probably will have a new gen, you know? So that's that. Hating to hate Juju. Yeah, this might be the #1 hater in the chat, by the way. Like, literally, the #1 hater. 7 out of 11 new gens, and Teddy is named the 7-colored knight. Coincidence? I don't know, Rez. There's something about the number 7. It is crazy. But yeah, chat, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. All right. That wraps it up for this stream. Thank you guys so much for pulling up, as always. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you so much, Richard's Pizza and everything like that. I genuinely don't even know what to say to that. Like, that's fucking crazy. I can't even believe that amount. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Richard's Pizza, if you're still in the stream and everything. But that was a W fucking stream, W chapter and everything like that. We'll get the official translations out on Tuesday, and I'll make sure to get that out as fast as possible. Chat, I see so many people, there's one thing I do want to say. I see so many people that are like, yo, you need to get the chapter reviews out faster. Chat, you know, the final boss music is somehow playing for the end of the stream. Let me switch over to the Animal Crossing music, the chill music. There's one thing I want to say about the chapter reviews and shit like that. You know, it takes so long to edit, and somehow, like, when other people post their videos in, like, within 1 hour, they expect me to get the video out in 1 hour. Bro, you know? The scripting and, like, editing and everything like that, it takes so much time. It takes so much time. But I try to get it out as fast as possible. Like, literally, I just drink water, don't eat, focus locked in on the fucking, on the video and shit. You know? But eventually, it'll come out, chat. Just remember that it will always come out. I feel bad. Obviously, I do want to get it out as quick as possible to you guys. But sometimes it takes time to like script and shit like that. I know it doesn't apply to y'all in the stream and shit. It's just kind of sometimes there's impatient commenters that are all like, yo, where's the chapter review? Chapter came out literally 10 minutes ago, you know? It releases at 8 a.m. People comment at 8:10 a.m. Yo, where's the chapter review? But that's just what I'm saying. It's all good though, chat. It's all good though. All right. But that being said, yeah, chapter review is going to be coming out on Tuesday. Make sure to tune into that because I feel like there's going to be a very funny dialogue because literally Teddy stabbed Isagi. Teddy dribbles past everyone and he scored a goal and everything like that. Insane fucking chapter, as well as we also need the dialogue. We didn't have any actual translations. We had the summary and the page descriptions. So yeah, I think that's going to be one thing to look out for Tuesday. And then there's going to be a pro ranking video that I talked about earlier. You guys remember, there's a lot of details that we missed, and it's been 2 years since the last pro ranking video. You know, Loki, the best U20 striker now, he fucking scored 2 braces. So where does he rank now? Does he go up? Does he go, is he like still down in potential? You know, does Lavinho go up because of his feats? There's a lot of pro ranking changes. I will say that video is super controversial, chat. I'm saying it right now. I don't think y'all might agree with me. Y'all will probably not agree with me when it comes to that. But, yeah, that's gonna be it though, chat. Appreciate you guys so much for showing up per usual. Expect that video on Tuesday for the chapter review, and then that video will come out at a later time. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys very, very soon. Liege of Nerd, Supreme Jock, the Spino family, Brinley, Roselty, Juju Jules. Okay, we got the we got literally the biggest hater in Bluelock, by the way. I've never seen someone so dedicated to the hate. Like, the Rinslander wasn't as bad as this. All right, chat. I'll see y'all very, very soon. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys.